There it is.
Hey. All right, now we're cooking with gas. Now the court is in order.
Now the court is in order.
Can you tell me what video that's from? Because I say it all the time.
It's from the Bounty Hunter videos.
Nice.
Which makes it even harder to find what the fuck it is.
Because they're so long.
Because those are just
They were
raw.
never turned into YouTube videos.
Yeah.
They would have made good ones. Nice! Triple XP event. That time of the week.
The time of the week. Okay, is this gonna... Sick! It is. Okay. Well, actually, I would love if you took first reign on this.
Yeah, I've been playing recently.
You want...
Yeah, what the hell?
But I do it like this.
Yeah, perfect.
And we'll do a little...
Hostile reinforcement count is diminishing.
Get this nice big beautiful wire in front of my face.
My God, she's loose! We're searching for a game. Join co-op missions on Kessel. Alright, I should be looking here. Time to lock in. If I just lock in, I'm good.
All you need to do is play better than you've ever played in your entire life.
Alright. The only good video games in Denmark. Look out, Kessel. You're about to be Kesseled.
Man, this game did fucking rule. Also, Andor made me fall in love with the Rebel Alliance.
Yeah, it's just good.
They're just so cool. They're so cool in it. Although I will say the officer,
I think all of this is me. The heavy's the you, definitely.
oh yeah, definitely. The officer has that's a lame outfit, and the
I mean, that's what what's his name wears.
Mando?
The ugly guy in
Nadine.
yeah, in
Nadine.
Revenge of the Jedi.
Yeah. But they look so sick on Endor, and they look so sick on
The officer specifically,
no, just like
the rebellion.
the rebellion on Endor and Hoth look so sick. I think they're a little lame on Yavin,
Alright, I gotta get used to this gun.
except in Rogue One and Andor, of course. But like, I think the the blue shirt with the black jacket would be really cool, even with that helmet, if it wasn't to the collarbone and like buttoned up all the way and like tucked in with really high waisted pants. Then it would be really cool. But unfortunately, it's a little. Damn, you are. Oh, these are robots. Okay.
Yeah.
Still.
Oh dear. Yeah. Well,
Never mind. I rescind my compliment.
and rightfully so. Let's level up, right? Triple XP, baby.
It's that time of the week.
It's that time of the week. They're like, yeah, we just give it to you all the
It's
time.
Tuesday.
When we were playing, there was no triple XP all the time.
It's that
Remember
time
that?
of the week. Tuesday.
I hate Tuesday. I mean, I remember when these modes came out. Do you remember getting excited for like the fucking that was
Scarif, I remember coming out.
that was the last one.
Yeah. was
I remember when Supremacy was announced for. I remember when Supremacy was announced. Period.
Mm-hmm.
And it was originally only for the Clone Wars.
Yeah, which is bullshit. I think we disagree that like I think this should be all dream matches. I would love to watch Rebels fight droids,
I think there should be a section for that.
clone troopers, maybe keep baddies versus good guys, but like clone troopers versus rebels.
That's what the online stuff is. Well, I guess not.
General
The
Grievous
hero
versus Darth
wise.
Vader.
I like the restraint.
Oh, I guess General Grievous and Darth Vader would be on the same side. All right, fine. Would they?
Sure. I mean, they are in this explicitly.
Yeah.
I hate that Yoda's here.
This dumb little hood.
You have it set up where you have to hold down the thing to sprint.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, you're not.
I literally just downloaded the game.
Yeah, but these are, you know.
Whoa, who are you, Cal Kestis?
Nothing more satisfying than that.
Cal Kestis. There's a certain Cal Kestis in this game.
Yes, there is. All right, why am I at A if everyone's at B? Oh, B's right here. There's no need for me to be. BB.
BB. Hey, BB.
You got Landoed.
Tell you what, when I was in college, getting Lando meant a whole other kind of thing.
Yes, some sort of almost sexual thing.
That's what happened to me.
Sorry, I'm locked in.
Mm-hmm.
Expect me not to be funny. For
No. I never expected it to be funny.
I never
am.
am.
Shout out to this outfit for Leia, which is taken from the comics.
Really?
Yes. It's from her solo comic, which takes place. It starts immediately after the end of A New Hope. Like she gets off the ceremony thing of handing the medals, and somebody from Alderaan is like, "Hey, why the fuck aren't you more like more concerned about the loss of Alderaan?" And she's like, because I'm the leader of a fucking rebellion." And she's like, "Yeah, well, you're not considerate of your people, and you've left your people in the dust for this rebellion." And it starts the whole thing for Princess Leia. It's a good series.
So I want a Star Wars comic.
You want a Star Wars comic?
Yes, and you were the one who gave it to me.
Why did we do that? What was that? What was
It
going
was
on
Loyola Comic Con. Sorry to announce my college
yes.
on screen,
Yes.
but you were hosting, and we won a Jeopardy thing, and still to this day, my funniest memory of you in my life.
Yeah, I'm never gonna top that. I guess.
We said this on stream.
Probably a long time ago.
Shall I? Well, I'm going to. But the Jeopardy category trivia, whatever, was it was an old school Batman cover, and it was, why is Batman wearing different colors? Because he was like rainbow Batman on the.
Yeah, he's like wearing like pink Batman suit, and he's got a rainbow of other Batman suits hanging on a coat rack, and Robin's like, "But Batman, why must you wear a different colored Batman suit every single day?" And Batman's like, "I must, Robin, or else dire consequences will occur." And the trivia question was,
why is Batman wearing?
A different colored Batman.
And of course,
suit
no
every
one
day.
got it.
Nobody had any idea.
And you announced the answers at a certain point, you know.
Yeah, so then
And-
nobody had it, so I said the answer was
It's because Dick Grayson broke his arm.
because Robin, Dick Grayson broke his arm.
You didn't even say Robin though.
Yeah,
You just,
it's
you
because
just said
Dick Grayson broke his arm.
And everybody's like, "What? Wait! You know, huge uproar. Hold on. It's because Dick Grayson broke his arm." I don't think I ever laughed harder. Ooh, really funny at the time.
And very funny at the time. And to ruin the bit, it was because Dick Grayson had broken his arm, and to distract enemies from the fact that both Dick Grayson and Robin at the same time had a broken arm, and to make sure nobody would make the connection between the two, Batman decided to be flamboyant and wear a different Batman colored costume every day to distract from that.
That's a real ally.
Which is I think he just wanted to. I think at the
Yeah.
end of the day, he just wanted to.
He's a
What is your favorite Rebel cell?
I mean, between Saw Gerrera and the regular Rebels.
We've got the Rebels. We've got Yavin 4 Rebels. We've got the Partisans. Saw Gerrera's Partisans.
Uh-huh.
We've got Luthen's Axis Network.
Doesn't Luthen's Access Network become Yavin? Isn't that
No.
what the whole Aldani heist was for? Was to fund Yavin?
The Aldani Heist does fund Yavin, yes, but I'd say Yavin's a conglomerate of different rebel cells that includes some of Luthen's
There's Phoenix.
current and former squad.
I'll tell you this, they're not my favorites.
Not
They're
Phoenix.
probably my least favorite one.
Yeah. So really, the question is, who has more aura, Saw Gerrera,
Saw Gerrera
or Luthen
or
Rail?
Luthen. Now you're sprechen my Deutsch.
And then it's also who has more aura,
Damn, that was a successful
Two
Lando
Tubes or Clea.
I
And
mean-
now, unfortunately,
that's you're dealing with totally different.
we know so much. Oh wait, hold on. Can you? Oh no.
Panicking. We know so much about Clea and we know nothing about Two Tubes, is what you're going to say. I mean, Two Tubes looks awesome. He is the winner of our 2023 TVC March Madness.
Sorry about that.
Okay. What'd you do?
I fit it to screen. It was
Nice.
we were only seeing the top left. Yeah. The thing is, like, we know so little about Two Tubes that he's so cool. He's so mysterious. I did not realize he was part of Enfys Nest's Cloud Riders.
Oh, I didn't know that either. Specifically him?
Yeah, he's in Solo.
Two Tubes or just a Two
One
Tubes?
of the two Tubes.
Oh, I see.
Benthic or Edrio. I don't know which one, but no, yeah, 100%.
An
'Cause
example of Solo just
There's
ripping off.
a comic where Han Solo,
It's actually annoying
Harrison
having
Ford
Leia.
Solo, runs into Two Tubes years later, and is when Two Tubes is part of Saw Gerrera's Partisans, and is like, "Hey, you were I knew you once. What happened to you? You're so intense now." And Two Tubes is like, "The galaxy changed."
He's not a good sniper, man.
No.
But I'm not a good sniper guy.
Oh, fucking pajamas, Darth Maul. He's more pajamas than the character who
More
has a
than
pajamas.
man.
He's more pajamas than Count Dooku pajamas.
Yeah, but that's the one everyone grinds like crazy for.
Yeah.
To fit within the cartoon. You have to be a man to watch that one. Sorry, I'm locked in.
No, I know.
It's a I'm on the
Um,
razor's edge of victory and defeat right here.
I think it is a shame that there's not more. See, the thing is that Saw Gerrera was like such a small part of season 1 of Andor that, like, when he showed up in season 2, I was like so ready for him to be more involved.
Yeah,
And
he was
he's
in it
not-
like the right amount, you know,
He
in
is.
season 1, like
I just
to introduce him.
It's the same problem I have with the entirety of Andor, which is I want more.
Yeah,
I want more Saw.
I mean, I think we both agree that's our biggest gripe with it being cut short, which it obviously was. So we basically saw, let's call it the season finale of every season that we would have gotten.
Yeah,
if Andor had
that's-
unlimited.
my theory with the whole thing is that every 3 episodes was the last 3 episodes of the season they're in.
I think it's probably like a mix of one and
Half a dozen of the other.
yeah, something like that. Obviously we can't know because we weren't there, and it, you know what they churned out was amazing.
But I mean, I'm not gonna complain when I found out. I heard the interview with Tony Gilroy that he was like, the budget was $650 million, and we had to convince Disney for season 2 because they said streaming was dead.
Is 650 million a lot?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me find some comparative numbers. I will do direct comparisons. Kenobi TV show budget.
I don't think that one had 650 million.
How much do you think it had? Just a guess.
I don't know what a lot is, but it. I mean, you got to pay Ewan McGregor. That's probably a lot. You got to pay.
So Andor was 2 seasons, 650 million. So let's say, what, 325 million a season.
And
Let's
I think
say
it's less
that.
than that.
Yeah.
I think probably 1 million.
Okay, a million.
Knowing nothing about.
A million is the cost of like an indie movie that you would see at a festival.
Okay.
That stars 2 people in an apartment.
Okay, so maybe 3 million.
Okay, so Andor was 650 million for 2 seasons. Kenobi was 90 million.
Oh. Sorry, 650. I was operating that it was 6 million.
No, 650
Okay,
million.
so I would say okay, then translate that 100 million.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah.
Just kind of
Kenobi
a
was
funny
90
number.
million.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Kenobi was 90 million.
That's just crazy to think about.
Mandalorian.
So that I would
Wait.
I would guess
The Mandalorian and Grogu movie, 160 million.
Oh dear. Oh, that's gonna be horrible. Are movies cheaper?
Movies, depending.
How much was Boba Fett? Because that probably was cheap.
Yeah,
right?
let's see. It's not per episode, just total. About 105 million.
Okay. So more than Kenobi, which is surprising because it looked cheap, and that's what you get Robert Rodriguez for.
Ahsoka also 100 million. So it was like three times. Yeah, 3 times plus.
Obviously, it was 3 times plus because he asked for 3 times plus. It's not like they said. Interesting. All right, I'll get that.
The rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles. But yeah, it's crazy that if you spend money on a thing to what the artist would like. It's crazy that if you respect art and pay for it properly, that you oh. Okay, so what are the controls here? All right. I literally have not touched this in like years. fucking years, so I am I should change that from toggling. I don't know why it's on that. Get fucked. Your big ass head makes it easy to. Ah! Wait, was I shooting the wrong guy? I thought I was on the other team. Whoopsie.
The point of all that is, you know, first order action.
I guess.
Oh, you're doing assault?
Yeah.
Nice. In Andor, there's a scene. I'm gonna turn the camera slightly.
Fuck. DJ Large Spheres. Damn it.
There's a scene where Saw Gerrera huffs Rhydonium with Wilhelm, right?
Yeah.
And everybody's saying this. I mean, all over. I can't walk down the street without people hearing this.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
God damn.
People are posting that scene. Spoilers for Andor, I guess.
Yeah.
And they're saying, what was the payoff to this? And everybody this.
Oh, they fly now. They fly now.
Sorry, that one kid. Especially on Reddit, they're like, well, no, it wasn't a pointless scene because we got a lot more character development for Saw Gerrera. I'm like, you're missing the point.
I think I've heard, people said the answer people have given is that we see Willman go on he's not part of the rebellion when he's on the farm. He's just kind of like living life and just kind of doing what he can. He's got that like blonde chick he's hitting up,
Yeah.
And he's just kind of, I can see it as
like they're like circumstantially.
He's just kind of existing and surviving, and then that scene is him fully committing to the rebel cause. However,
I think that's a generous reading. I don't think it's a wrong reading.
I would agree. I think it's a generous reading because he's not. I don't think we get enough of him like not being. He's the one that builds a homemade bomb at the end of season 1.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's...
I also wonder if that's a result. I wonder if that's a result of rewrites where he was supposed to be Nemec. That's beside the point. When you break it down and you get to just the core of it, is that his character makes a decision that like we don't really understand because we don't have Rhydonium. And because he makes that decision, it needs to like there needs to be consequences, which we don't see.
Yeah, I guess the unfortunate thing with it being the nature of these shortened seasons is that it's the consequence of him. That was not a decision of him to take Rhydonium. That was a decision of him to commit to the rebellion.
Yeah,
but we
don't really see many consequences from that,
Things are so. I mean, he gets he becomes fully invested and
it's a cool scene.
From then on he is like
kid. I think it explodes. There's too much friction in the air.
Part of Gorman. He is fully committed to Luthen and keeps the radio that allows Luthen message or Clea's message to get through.
But none of that changes with the removal of that scene.
Yeah,
which I'm not advocating for. It's one of my favorite scenes in the show. I don't have it memorized necessarily, but I've seen it a lot. Uh I also like that Saw is like not a crazy, like almost like bad guy. Like you
Yeah.
think like, oh, he's gonna kill Wilhelm because he's just so like utilitarian, and you find out like, yeah, no, he doesn't really. He actually saves him and he kills the other guy.
Hmm. I do love the interpretation that the other guy was not a uh fuck spy, and he's just fucking insane. And like I do like the idea of
I
Saw
think he
being good, but the idea, because like Two Tubes just like reaches down, grabs something off him, is like, here's the proof, and everyone's like, all right, great. I guess that is the proof.
but I think that's like a way to tell the audience.
Yeah.
Again, no way to know, and it's
I think it was like Star Wars Explained putting it that way, which I think it's a fun interpretation.
yes, I
but it's
agree.
not necessarily definitive.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking Sith troopers! Goddamn, they're so fucking cool. Fuck, I'll take it.
I buy a six trooper.
Dioxis.
Wait, if you can smell it.
What a shitty movie. Oh, Big Nasty OG defeated Cloud Wolf.
What?
Big Nasty OG defeated Cloud Wolf. That's all. That's all the history books will have to say.
Da Vinci?
Da Vinci?
Everything else will just be a footnote. Oh man, Andor
Wait,
was awesome.
Is that a good guy? It is. It's Luke Skywalker. You would never kill your nephew.
I mean, get it together, sequels.
Get it together, game designers. I don't even know what the fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a fucking TIE fighter killed me.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
I mean, my God might as well come down and
yeah. Squished you.
All right, guys. I haven't been pulling my weight whatsoever, but
So we've been out getting laid, and not playing video games.
it just sucks that the Resistance and Rebellion have a 1-to-1 aesthetic, but the Resistance just has a oh fuck. It's just like cleaner. Basically, the Resistance is just a cleaner Rebellion.
Yeah, very stupid. I mean, they're just trying to like, I hate when things are like made with like the real world in mind. And it was like, oh, remember, this is the old Star Wars. We're the Rebellion. We have nothing to do with the prequels.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, and now people love the prequels and hate the sequels. It's kind of funny. Both movies are bad.
Are we going this way? Don't you fucking dare! Come on, come on! No!
Okay, that was sick.
Oh, did I kill him?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah!
I mean, I think you and another guy, but
Damn,
yeah,
hell yeah!
not surprised too.
Thanks. Oh. Get fucked, Sith Trooper. You fucking suck, dude.
The Trooper was never good.
Never good. Not once.
Sith Trooper.
I'd give anything to be a Sith Trooper
Not even
again.
once. One of my favorite stupid Reddit takes is, well, no, that scene's, sorry, I'm still thinking about Andor. That scene is important because we get to see what he was huffing in Rogue
Yeah, no,
One.
that's
I don't
so
give a
stupid.
fuck what he was huffing in Rogue One.
He was huffing. If he's huffing it, then it's bad or weird, or
Yeah.
he's been like you get all the information from the fact that he's huffing something.
Right.
It's either something bad or he's huffing oxygen because he was huffing something bad before.
Yes.
Like that's not new information. But I will say this about that scene. That scene is one of many things of Andor where it's like, oh, you think Andor like doesn't like resents that it is Star Wars or refuses to have any glup shittos.
It totally doesn't.
That is that's fucking Rhydonium, bitch. Okay, and you don't realize how much you've seen Rhydonium over the years.
The Loth Cat isn't there. There's a meme that's like it's the two meme faces like crying like no like Glub shit don't suck, like Andor's the best because put that in there. No, like the Clone Wars is the best, and it's Tony Gilroy. I'm quite fond of that Erskine Seamage and the Loth Cat. I think I'll put them in my show.
Erskine is such a fucking goddamn. He's such a fucking.
He's like the Glup Shitto.
Yeah, and he's like a prominent fucking character.
Yeah.
And first, me.
Frenzy times. I had frenzy times with my GF. With Lay GF. Hold
Wow, I was
My vision
bottom
just
of the
got blurry.
fucking barrel. Bottom of the... No!
Yeah, get me in there. Get me in there. Yeah. Yeah, we go there. We're not afraid on Dumb Nerd Thing.
Whoa. Okay. It truly is like Andor. God, I miss Star Wars. I miss Star Wars so much.
When it came back, I was like, I'm back. I'm back, baby.
It's all back. Star Wars rules. It's fucking rules.
And it makes me like excited for the nerdy shit.
Yeah, it does. That's the thing is that like, do you know the dagger? Did we talk about the dagger that, spoilers for Andor. Full spoilers for Andor. The dagger that Luthen uses.
The Nautilin dagger, yeah.
Is a fucking, because Tony Gilroy's like
He
son.
liked Kit Fisto.
Oh my god.
I mean
That's so awesome.
I knew Nautilin. I always knew Kit Fisto was a Nautilin.
Mm-hmm. That was a trivia question at the Stars Trivia that we won.
It was?
Mm-hmm. It was like, remember this character with like certain things about them, and it was like what episode they were in, what species they are.
I remember his name being a scrambled thing. We won what? We won $100, didn't we?
Yeah, and we spent like 120 at the bar.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's welcome to bar trivia. That's how we make our money. I mean, the prize could have been a rock. I was in it to win. I wasn't gonna let these fucking bitches beat me.
Yeah.
When it's like when people like you hear people like recycle the same like approved Reddit joke
or the approved Reddit trivia too.
Yeah,
that's always frustrating.
Did you know that what's his name kicks Viggo
Mortensen breaks his toe when he kicks the helmet.
That's actually becoming. I mean, how do I know that? I've never seen Lord of the Rings. That's actually becoming. Like,
I would fucking love to watch Lord of the Rings with you.
I would love to watch Lord of the Rings. I tried. I told the story 800 times where I tried to watch it and it was The Ring.
That's not true.
It's 100% true.
It's really true.
That's not a bit. That's 100% true. Yeah.
That's so funny.
It's because I use shady.
You know Anthony. You killed Anthony.
Fuck Anthony. I killed Dice Shooter too.
Hyena class bomber.
Fuck. This is a game that like. This game is so good it gets me excited to play like prequel and sequel content.
Yeah.
Except that the sequel ships suck.
No, that's what it is. Really, a shame is that the sequels did not really take advantage of the opportunity to like come up with their own designs because they were too afraid.
Yeah.
Damn, take another one. That was quick.
Wow. Oh, go Will. That noise was grossing me out. I didn't
Yeah.
like the man I saw. First place, easy, GG's.
TF3. What is TF3?
That
TIE Fighter
fucking
3?
Team Fortress.
Oh, that's probably it. All right, all right. Somebody was Darth Bad. But it's like this is nothing like an like a TIE Fighter.
Although
Yeah.
I hate that it has the like
It
because
does.
it's a bomber, it's gotta have the second. It's like
Yeah. You gotta have, it's fine. That's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. The rest of the design's unique enough from
Yeah.
a TIE Fighter. Uh, oh, I got this the other day from, it's a Dash Rendar carded.
oh nice.
Sick as hell. Um, Height 1.8 meters. I believe that's 6. Status.
A meter is 3 feet.
Oh, 5'10". Brutal.
I'm taller than Dash Rendar.
Status. These are basically tags in Swaggo. Actually, what is he in Swaggo?
Yeah, he is.
What are his tags?
Smuggler, rebel. I think he's an attacker. That's more gameplay than
He's
lore.
smuggler, pilot, mercenary.
He is smuggler, pilot, mercenary too. I forgot about those.
Wow, there you go. That's
And
crazy.
rebel. He's not rebel because of balancing, but his ship is.
His ship, the vehicle of choice, Outrider. Weapon of choice, none. Even though he's holding 2 guns. Affiliation, freelance.
He's a rebel.
I would not count him as a rebel.
Really?
Yeah. Even though he works for the Rebel Alliance, his whole thing is at the end of Shadows of the Empire, he fakes his death, saving the rebellion, and then goes off and lives his own life because he doesn't want to like stick around.
Would you count the Outrider as a rebel ship? Because it very much is in Swaggo.
I think.
Not.
I mean, depending on the other options, I would count it closer to mercenary.
Which isn't really a thing in ship.
I don't know if I would count. Or is there bounty hunter?
No. Yes.
Because he's not technically a bounty hunter, but I would put it close. He's closer to a bounty hunter than rebel, personally. But it's kind of like if Han Solo was only in A New Hope,
Sure.
essentially. Is his deal.
There was Tommy and I when Tommy was living at my parents, and it was the heart of COVID, and we were playing a lot of Battlefront. We set this up in my parents' family room on a huge TV, a good sized TV, and I played this level specifically, just like waiting for everyone to go to bed, and eating pepperoni pizza combos. I'm experiencing a major blast from the past right now.
Yeah. You get the thing of like, when you are multitasking, so you're playing a game and you're also listening to a YouTube or a podcast,
Certainly.
whatever, and then basically like getting this weird like mix of deja vu and nostalgia for both combined, where it's like when I think of playing X, I think of listening to Y.
Oh yeah, certainly.
You know, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember listening to that audiobook. Um, that audio, that Stephen King book reminds me of Fallen Order.
Totally. I'll do you one better. I have a cologne. Oh come on, I barely clipped it.
That was not better.
That is my Fallout 3 cologne.
Oh, that's fine.
Because I was wearing it a lot when I was, knee deep in Fallout 3. Yeah, it's the H23 that heavily associated with Fallout 3 several summers ago.
Mm-hmm. Well, they say smell is the most
sense
most associated with memory.
Yeah. They don't actually say that. Shut up! I'm locking in.
The only way to win is by playing better than you've ever played.
Oh, I almost killed Gimp Disco.
The way you said that sounded like you swapped the first two letters, but you didn't.
Gimp Disco. That's you are fluent in Colonese right there.
Yeah.
The hit detection on these things is a little too harsh.
Yeah, man. The hit detection on Battlefront 2 is it's just not there, man.
Shut up.
Yeah, no, it's the hit detection is the problem.
Phoenix is 21. Is like
You got killed by Poe Dameron
scourge
and
of
Han
the
Solo.
skies. I mean,
crazy.
they gotta send their best men out for me.
Do you think we'll ever find out? Again, spoilers for Andor. Think we'll ever find out what happened to Bix and Andor Jr.?
He's basically said. I mean, here's the thing I'm afraid of is yes. That functions in the story perfectly because it's like he gave up literally everything. I mean, he had a fucking
Mm-hmm.
It's
I
just
think
so tragic.
we're
gonna find out what happened. It's not gonna be from him.
Yeah, that's pretty much that's more so what I meant. I do agree. I not like to be the friend who's too woke. I do think they kind of sidelined Bix in the season. And then like they sidelined her, and then to have her finale just be
Pregnant.
she's
fulfilling her
mothering
duties.
She's going to a farm to be a housewife or a house mom or whatever. Like it didn't fully land for me. Especially because I saw this interview with Tony Gilroy where he was like, I basically wanted to solidify for people that didn't get it what Bix was doing in her decision in the penultimate arc
To leave him.
That because she knew that he would stay with her rather than the rebellion.
And he should have, but then he would have, basically doomed the galaxy.
Right.
Maybe not doomed, but
right. And so basically what he's saying is that like I needed to solidify that decision for people that didn't get it. And me personally, I got it.
And he's not one to do that.
So it felt excessive at the end to be like, see, that's why she left. Because she was pregnant and she knew. And I'm like, well, it's more powerful without the baby. You know?
I don't know if I agree, but I definitely see your point.
And it's especially because like if they had just shown Bix on Yavin fixing ships or something, rather than like just sitting in a house, she was just doing nothing on Yavin.
Oh, sure.
She was not like contributing in any way to Yavin, which was just weird.
I mean, we don't, you're meant to assume.
You're meant to assume, but it would have been helpful to have seen.
Yeah, I agree.
because it's set up with like, oh, Luthen came to her for weapon analysis or whatever. So like, is that what she's doing on Yavin, or you got an incoming missile?
Oh, not for long.
Missile locking on. You got blown up by a missile.
By Anthony. Anthony. Doing everything I can here. I suppose I agree.
I think it really is just truly another victim. There's like, I have criticisms of Andor season 2, but the frustrating thing is that they're all fairly explained away by the fact that this should have been more seasons.
Yeah.
And there's not there they wouldn't likely have gotten any more seasons. And so, and analyzing all the problems I have through the lens of, well, they did what they could with the time they had, kind of dissipates all the problems, but it doesn't remove them. They're still there. Something to think about at least.
I didn't like the Cassian kills what's his name?
Luke Skywalker,
and then he
becomes the new Darth Vader.
You're not far off from where I'm going with this. And then they pull out like a droid thing,
mm-hmm.
and he goes, "Oh, the circuit breaker sounds like a droid bar."
I forgot about
that. Didn't land for me. I'm the dumbest fucking shitting the bed of all time.
That episode sucks so
That whole season sucks so much. And that's not the worst one.
So much.
They brought in Lizzo and it's not the worst episode. What really pisses me off is the worst one people are calling like Andor Light, and it has nothing to do with Andor other than like
it's truly Dave Filoni showing that he cannot do
anything.
Andor.
Oh my god, it looks so bad, and they have like the same desks, and like there's a scene where Cyril gets put in the Imperial Security Bureau, and the desks, like, they're all the same, and then you zoom out, and it's like, oh my god, like, he's just one of like a cog in a giant machine, and it's like such a powerful image. And they have like one of the desks in the New Republic because that's what
they're fucking shameful.
And he keeps trying to do this like this narrative that like oh well, we're the New Republic, we're like complacent for the First Order to come, and it's like
they're not doing a very good job of it. It's not like they're not doing it in any kind of interesting way.
No, it's clearly they're doing it because the sequels were already made.
They're doing it because the first, and it's like
he has nothing to say.
Like, can this guy? There's that guy who's like, "Hey, Hera, I don't think you should go help Ahsoka because space whales are ridiculous, and we need to focus on not doing anything." In the Ahsoka show.
Yeah, no, I remember.
Right? And it's like, why can't he have like a legitimate reason? He's like, look, this Jedi stuff you're talking about,
it's just a bunch of mumbo jumbo.
Like, the Jedi are the reason that the Republic fell. Like, we need to focus on strengthening our government right now.
Like 30 years ago? 20.
Like, having him have some sort of like legitimate reason to not want to support the
which happens all the time in Andor.
Like have him just be like, I don't know, just like have anything interesting happen. The
thing that pissed me off the most was Mon Mothma, because it's like, how dare you?
How dare you have her stand where she stood?
Oh, what the fucking references again?
You brought it up first.
I'm gonna rewatch Harry Potter. Yeah, that
here's the thing. I was gonna say this 5 hours ago. But you watching Harry Potter in a vacuum, and the vacuum also includes J.K. Rowling being a TERF, does not bother me. You watching Harry Potter in the real world where you haven't seen like a billion
Yes.
fucking things. Not the least of which being Lord of the Rings. That offends me.
Do you think that I've gotten a huge increase on, I don't have TikTok, but I have the YouTube version. I mean, it's just on my YouTube. Do you think that the push for more Harry Potter content, because there's a ton of clips, do you think that is an anti-trans agenda?
It's not an anti-trans agenda necessarily, but there's a Harry Potter movie coming out.
Sure.
How do I select? Oh, whatever.
It's a good one.
All right. That's what I wanted. I just wanted to select the faction, the era.
Which you can't do on, I guess you can in Supremacy.
Oh, okay. Licking its wounds from the Battle of Yavin. Hot.
And/or reference? Uh-huh. Are we going to get Battlefront 3?
No. We are getting Jedi Survivor 3,
Well, that was always...
but I mean, you know, they say the team is down for a Battlefront 3, but
Who gives a fuck
the
about
money
that
is
team?
not there. The corporate desire is not there,
Yeah.
which is insane because it
It would sell.
would sell. Here's the thing: if you spend money on things, you get money back, because if you spend money on things, you get something of quality.
Yeah.
If you pay talented people to make a game and give them and pay them enough to spend enough time.
The thing with Star Wars is you want to ride that line where you've already got a built-in audience because it's Star Wars.
Right.
You make a shit game, you know, you have too much bad word of mouth and nobody buys it. But you don't have to go crazy. And who doesn't like to save money? You know.
Oh, shit. Damn, good sniper.
There's a fine line that they're trying to walk, and they always, of course, undercut it because they want to, you know, save money. Who doesn't?
I mean, the video game industry is just terrible. It's just so fucking.
Sure. That's because video games will never be art. And anyone who likes them is a fool.
This is the hacked lobby, people are saying. So that's fun.
Thanks. Better hope they're on our side.
The fuck even killed me? Okay, maybe that is Death Trooper. Enemy reinforcement count is diminishing. What the fuck even fucking killed me?
Yeah. Every lobby right now is hacked.
What the fuck was that?
Loser City Central.
Okay, maybe there's something wonky going on.
All right, well, I'm gonna get going. Oh my God. Every time I get up, it hurts. That's
Well, grab me one. Whoa, boggling. What the fuck? I don't even know what's going on. All right, I'll take it, I guess. Oh fuck, the U-wing's so sick. Damn it. I got distracted by how cool the U-wing is. I used to not like it. I was a fool. Fool of a took. I can say that because Colin's not here. Okay. So we got the West Gate now. Let's see where they are. Alright, we're making it to the East Gate. Let's get there. Who we firing at? Okay, so that's on our side. I don't know who we're firing at. Just gonna get to the East Gate. Take him out. Learn why I call him Death Trooper. Fuck! It's because we die. That's why.
Another thing about Andor.
Never would have guessed. Never would have guessed. Star Wars will be back.
How nervous were we for it to come out?
Crazy.
Sorry.
Yeah, water. No, it's fine. Don't just leave it.
Because if I tapped it. You're doing good. You're holding the line. Open those gates and proceed into the temple.
Suck my dick, Sapphire Star. Fuck. Fucking finally, Jesus. I should wait. Alright, I'll save it for a...
Save it for a rainy day.
Save for a hero.
You might have a... There's a limited amount of heroes you can get.
What do you mean?
Like only X number of people can be a hero at a time.
Oh, sure.
So it might be better off.
I've just been picking Death Trooper as soon as I get it, and then I die pretty quickly.
Yeah, there you go.
So... So bad at video games, Colin.
Because you're dumb, stupid,
Nice.
and jealous.
Good save there.
Thanks.
Hey, I got somebody with my grenade. Or I'll take it.
One little thing I like in this game is that the rebels have a scavenged ATRT. The resistance has a scavenged ATST. Like and it's explicitly Imperial.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, just a little bit of lore. You know, who doesn't like some lore?
I don't like some more.
No, I don't need it.
Fucking die! Fucking die!
It might be
You
one
rebel
of
scum!
those hacked lobbies I'm hearing so much about.
So I heard. Hell yeah, Darth Vader's here now, bitch. Oh,
The hell happened?
it's a hacked lobby. Oh! Bum, bum. Oh, it should have been Phasma.
Now you're Boba Fett, you know? How are you gonna be mad at Boba Fett? Hit that middle ability.
How do I do it? Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, he had hardened infiltration, so.
What does that even mean?
Well, it got you.
I guess. Abby, I'm behind you.
Okay.
Fucking wicked.
51. Somebody killed Rusty Weenus, so you're already doing okay.
Okay.
Did I tell you I've been watching King of the Hill?
Yeah, you said it's
It's
pretty
very
good.
funny. Make sure he's dead. The green bitch.
Yeah, I'm killing the shit out of Sapphire Star.
Yeah, and you know what? You're doing good right now.
Do I just stand here or
You
I...
hold X.
Oh. Let's see.
Looks like you're making some progress though.
Damn it. Damn it. Who's a bigger fool? The fool or the fool who spawns in after him?
Mm-hmm. I know that's right. I know that's
No,
right, Obi-Wan
no!
Kenobi. Everything's a one-shot in this game.
Yeah, what is this? Fallen Order?
Hey, you did good in my book.
It's worth it to see that U-Wing
I
walk
know.
away.
I got one for you. Cassian should not have a U-Wing.
What do you mean?
There's no reason he should. It's a dropship. What's he doing with a dropship?
Oh, sure.
Makes no sense for what he does.
He escorts people.
He has multiple people, but he escorts.
Okay.
He escorts one person one time in Andor.
Yeah, but his whole thing is that he is a spy that is escorting, etc., etc. I'll take it.
All right, Twitch. I don't like you, and you don't like me, but we got to get through this together. Sharp shot. Yeah, that seems good. What's that? Yeah, we want that one. All right. Solo. It's like a no-brainer. What is it? Reach headshot. Oh yeah, that's nice. I like going through all these. We are gonna do this officer situation. Homing shot. We have no need. Which presence? We want what? Bounty hunter? Yeah, we gotta go a long way for that. All right, we'll run some co-op. Been talking a lot of shit. What should we play? Let's do the First Order. feel like we haven't seen that one yet. Could be wrong. Your CPU is operating at about 3% right now.
You know what? This is exactly what happened last Tuesday. Is that we started at like 7,
Yeah.
and then by 11:30, I'm like,
Yeah.
listen,
What the fuck? Wow. I brought you a beer.
I know, but I didn't have a bottle opener. I went to buy a bottle opener from the fridge.
Don't piss me off.
Now I gotta drink that.
Yeah.
And the real reason is that I'm not a big fan of it.
Well, then say that.
Yeah, but then I have to say that.
Well, there. Throw it
One
out.
of
I
my
don't
favorite
care.
beers.
What do I care? Throw it out.
Mmm.
There's no skin off my ass.
Mmm. One of my favorite beers.
Shut up.
Thank you, Colin. Me and my boyfriend, weird bearded pal. Thank you.
Yeah, I hate that guy.
Look at this guy.
Asian claws.
It's in progress, okay? In progress. Windswept bearded cow Kestis. Why does she have an eye patch? Because she's evil?
No doubt you picked that because that's not the default.
Are they trying to say that
Disabled
people are evil? Wow, you beat me to it.
Wasn't difficult.
Was this first order? Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
Remember how fun this was when this like dropped?
Is this Kashyyyk?
This is Asian claws.
Oh yeah, no, this is a great fucking map. Which is just crazy because I remember it being like, where the fuck is this place in the movies? And it's only in the Rise of Skywalker, which is crazy. But I'm starting to see people defend Rise of Skywalker. What's up, big snore game noise? What's up?
That's more like internet reactionary than like prequel fans are genuinely like here. They're here to stay because those people grew up because it's you know, when you like something as a kid and you find out it's fucking stupid, you feel dumb, so you defend it. You go to great lengths to but it's not happening with the sequels right now. I mean, maybe you can argue kids are having access to the internet at a younger age.
No, but what's happening is people have in the cycle. People stop talking about why the movie's so bad. People stop talking about the movie in general, and so that leaves people who just consume everything Star Wars or like, yeah, you know, I like whatever.
Yeah,
you know,
because you don't think about
they
it.
can then slip in and be like, you know, people hate on the movie because it's popular to hate on the movie, but the back half of the movie's fun.
Fun.
And it's like, no, it's not. There was a reason everybody hated it. They were valid to hate it. I think there's not too many movies where the wider audience was wrong. There are a number. There's a good amount.
Name one.
The Thing.
Oh, sure. I didn't know that.
Yeah. The Thing was a lot of John Carpenter movies, short of
I believe
Halloween.
they're called cult classics.
Cult classics, yeah. Do not like bomb in the box office and then gain popularity.
But there was no just because someone didn't see something doesn't mean they didn't like, you know.
No, there were some highly negative reviews. You read the Roger Ebert review of it. It's
Really?
like really, yeah. Critical bomb movies. Big Lebowski was not reviewed well.
Very interesting.
Galaxy Quest. Love Galaxy Quest.
Never seen it.
Good time.
While we're talking about Harry Potter and Home Improvement, which we weren't talking about, but
Oh yeah, Harry Potter. Yeah.
and Star Wars,
Blade
Sigourney
Runner.
Weaver.
Blade Runner.
Oh yeah, you're a famous Blade Runner hater.
I am a Blade Runner hater, but I
wrong
appreciate
for
Blade
that.
Runner.
Yeah,
I-
you hate Blade Runner in the context of like great movies, not in the context of the Rise of Skywalker.
I don't enjoy Blade Runner as the
I loved it when I saw it. I only saw it the one time.
Mhm.
I was listening to the Love theme today. Purely coincidental.
Wow.
I didn't choose to listen to the Love theme from Blade Runner.
One does not simply choose.
Shut up. Yeah, the point is,
No, yeah, my point is that like the prequels were not reassessed, and like people do not generally think of them as good movies still, despite all the efforts.
yeah, the prequels are still bad.
Nobody like not nobody, but the general public still considers them bad because they are bad movies.
And the thing with that is, once these people grow up, like time will not be time. Time,
Yes!
these are objectively horribly strange and alienating movies.
Yeah. I mean, I think the only reason you can really come back to them is because they have, an auteur nature to them.
Auteur is
Auteur is an
a
objective
generous.
an objective definition of the movie, in that it is explicitly a single director's vision.
Sure.
Not so much that it because obviously
That's what people are
auteur is-
saying about The Last Jedi.
Yeah,
And that doesn't. I mean, to me,
that's
that
what I
feels
think. I think there will
extremely
be. I
corporate.
think Last Jedi will be looked upon fondly in years to come, because things like its humor will be like kind of washed away.
Yeah, I was gonna
Stuff
say
like Canto Bite will be washed away. I mean, the amount of washing away that's happened with the prequels, like, can wash away plenty with The Last Jedi to make it a good movie. People already do. We always both say the exact same thing because we've been dunking our heads in the same vat of acid for 10 years. But, like, the way people who are fans of The Last Jedi, they describe a movie that I love.
Yeah, I would like to see that movie.
I would love to see the movie that people who like The Last Jedi are describing. Unfortunately, that's not the movie that was released.
See, I think the humor is gonna age it so poorly. It's just so like Marvel-esque of the time, like very fatty. I'm trying to think what the hell.
Oh, her LBRB is really good.
That heals you, right? Or just makes you
Yeah, but she also doesn't she have the
sweet gun.
visor?
Oh,
Does she have like a visor thing? Yeah. Yeah, fuck. So good. And it'll heal you with every kill.
Something happens with every kill. I don't remember what.
I think maybe it cools down with every kill.
Yeah,
That might be it.
which is crazy.
So you can just stay in it. Yeah, that's what it is.
Remember
That's
how
so
much
good.
fun we had with this?
So
I was
fucking good.
teaching at the time.
God damn.
Jared Bilbar, days are numbered.
Jared Bilbar. Your days are numbered, Jared Bilbar.
Oh, it's so clinical. Like they just stop. They stop giving off heat.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn, I just had like deja vu. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm quoting something we already said. But my point is, the people who grew up with the prequels won't live forever, and there will come a new generation of people who didn't grow up with the prequels.
But they grew up with the sequels.
Well, sure, but
And I'll tell you this. This is something that did kind of freak me out. Is that right now, this year, is the distance of time from the sequels that the original Clone Wars movie was released.
to the sequels.
To the prequels, yeah. So, prequels to Clone Wars movie is the same time as sequels to now. So,
No,
yeah.
no. The prequels to Clone Wars movie. Oh, you're talking about like the beginning.
Clone Wars movie came out in 2008.
Yeah, I mean, but but here's what you're not getting is the Clone Wars movie came out in 2008. Sorry.
Okay, maybe
Revenge of the
maybe that's
Sith.
wrong.
Revenge of the Sith
Revenge of the
ended
Sith.
in 2005.
Yeah.
So from 99 to 2008, that's 9 years. No, we're already over that.
Yeah, we are.
I don't know.
So maybe I'm full of shit and I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, I've been saying that. It's I mean, yeah, we should be expecting like a push.
They really missed a lot of opportunities to make.
I mean, what they did is they went with this new Mando Ahsoka thing.
I mean, that's the thing that's like. I was talking about this to Christine. I was forcing Christine to listen to me talk about this. Of like,
What are wives for?
The or wives. You can only vaguely recall the plot of Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, exactly. The plot is just like a bunch of fetch quests. How's big snore game noise? Tell us some thoughts on Star Wars while we muse.
Yeah, please. So that we're not the only ones.
Oh, the fact that it's called The Mandalorian and Grogu is insane. Like, can't you at least like? You should at least be honest. Be honest with everyone.
And call it Ahsoka.
And call it the Baby Yoda movie.
Yeah.
Call it the Baby Yoda movie and people will see it. Because Mandalorian is not a word even uttered in the original trilogy. And yes,
or the
I
prequels,
love the Mandalorian.
or the sequels.
I love the Mandalorian TV show. I have a Razor Crest. Okay? That does not mean it is a marketable name. It is not. It is a very, very unmarketable name, as is Grogu.
Grogu is so stupid.
The baby, or even the child, or whatever the fucking shit you want to call it.
That was their, word for it.
Call it Baby Yoda, and you will make $1 billion. Call it the Mandalorian and the Mandalorian versus Grogu, and that is a bomb. Like,
and it's just like, this is supposed to be like their like end game, I assume. Yeah. And it's just, you have to watch so much shit for anything to make sense. I feel like I'm the biggest Marvel hater there is, and this is actually partially why. I could have gone into the theaters for Endgame, which I did for Infinity War. I saw Infinity War, and the movie's coherent without seeing 8,000. That's actually why I don't like it.
Oh my god, I killed
awesome.
myself.
Yeah, that was awesome.
God damn it. God damn it.
This movie will be fucking incomprehensible, even if you've done all the required reading.
Yeah, truly. Big snore game noise. Go watch Andor.
If you think Rebels was a good show, Andor is gonna blow your fucking dick off.
Yeah, truly. I was talking with Charles. So they watched Charles and Willow. My siblings watched Andor season finale, and I was like, "Oh, you all should watch."
Sorry.
Yes, yes, yes,
I
yes.
was trying to scroll the chat.
Oh shit! Sorry. Um,
I didn't realize they were together as one. But continue.
Oh fuck!
I'll handle it. I'll handle that. Juju bells. Juju bells. Oh, there you go. Throne is cool in Rebels. There's no about it doubt.
Oh yeah.
Definitely the best part. Yes, and Lars Mikkelsen does do a great job. Clone Wars show does not deserve any more love. Clone Wars show has nothing but love. And speaking of butt love, what's happening to you?
I don't know.
It's just embarrassing. Anyway, you would be hard pressed to find a criticizer of the Clone Wars show right now. In like my true honest thoughts is there's parts that I quite like, but it's just I just am so sick of the fucking simps, and it's also not that good. It's fine.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I'll see.
How to exit console on Battlefront 2. What the fuck?
How does he see?
All right, now I'm gonna fuck everybody up.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Now the court is in order.
Now the court is in order. Hit your middle one. Oh, there was an episode of Justified that
Had a Sith Trooper in it.
had a Sith trooper, and Stephen Root was a judge.
Wow.
Hamming it up.
I love Stephen Root.
You know, I haven't seen anything that has really given me a reason to like or dislike him. But I know you to be a Stephen Root super fan. Oh shit, you guys are fucking smurfing right now.
I just love that I literally loathe everything about the Sith Trooper in like every single way. Concept, design, execution. But he's so cool in this game.
Yeah, no, the game is great.
Revenge of the Clones, dragged down from the Empire, Dooku parts in his duel at the end. I assume you mean Attack of the Clones, and yes.
And you would be not the first person to fuck that up tonight.
Yeah.
Attack, yeah. Well, sexy Padme for sure. The only scene I like is when Anakin is in the Tusken village, and the big battle at the end is fine. I hated Count Dooku though. I fucking hated Count Dooku. I think Count Dooku
He's so stupid. He's so confusing.
is the worst part of Star Wars.
Everybody's so confusing. Oh fuck.
Big Snore Game Noise is someone I know.
Yeah, it's Luke.
Oh, okay. Oh, well,
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna. I figured it was. It's clarifying.
Yeah, get fucked, Lunuous. Lunuous. Why am I so fucking clutch as a Sith Trooper? This is insane.
Because you're that.
Yeah. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch.
I would have recovered either way. Oh, that middle, you got a juicy 6 in there. Oh, yeah.
What does the middle do exactly?
I think it's like a tracking situation. I don't know, but I see that big number. And Oh mercy! No, that's a lot of Battlefront points. I mean, me and Tommy used to watch a good number of the Clone Wars, mostly to fall asleep, which is maybe not the
Best indicator.
yeah, but a show I've probably never seen through and through. You know, like start to finish all the way through.
Yeah.
I've seen Rebels all the way through.
I've seen Rebels season 2 all the way through to the end.
I think Rebels is better than the Clone Wars.
Oh, I super agree.
Who cares? You know,
Yeah.
we watched Rebels like kind of recently.
Oh, wait, my point. Oh, what? Oh, fuck, I got confused. She used her Ray mind, her womanly wiles on me.
Feminine Wiles, yeah.
Um,
Womanly Wiles was just as good. I didn't, I be Palpy.
I don't even know how to play Palpy.
Some Ridge Tridge love.
All right, I'll do it.
You know how to get to Carnegie Hall, don't you? Practice.
You know, it took me like 3 or 4 years to figure out what that joke was.
What?
I thought the joke was just that it takes practice to get there, like, because the place is confusing. I didn't get that you practice well enough that you...
That's funny. That's don't tell people that. And I'll tell you this.
You know what?
Don't ever say it on stream.
Delete the stream.
Yeah.
I thought it was like one of those like nonsensical jokes, you know?
Him being a haughty aristocrat with major ambitions and the actual massive power to take him further to his own hubris is so delicious.
Who?
They should. He's talking about Grand Moff Tarkin.
Oh, sure.
He's talking about.
Oh.
All that would be cool if we saw it. I mean, it might. It's it's probably in the Clone Wars.
um. Ah, fuck. Honto Nar, classic. What was I saying? Oh, so I was talking with Charles and Willow loves Rogue One. It's like their favorite Star Wars movie,
It's a lot of
which is
they're in
very
good
funny.
company.
And I think like I was like I think it sucks, and I don't not think it sucks, you know, but basically they did a thing where they were like, oh, is Andor this, and this, and also is Rogue One the best Star Wars movie? Like saying it fast so that I would say yes, you know?
Sure.
And I was like, oh, well, you know, I really wish I liked that movie a lot more, but unfortunately there's a corpse being like puppeted around. And then Charles was like, oh, Teddy, you're going to sound so silly in 10 years when corpses are getting puppeted around all the time. And I was like, I think I'm going to stay thinking that it's creepy.
Yeah, you're gonna sound silly, but it's doesn't make it right.
And it's like, it really truly is like, it's like a definition of like a mixed bag movie.
It's not that good. It really isn't that good. We just saw it.
No, I think there's plenty of stuff in the movie that's really good. And
Jyn Erso is fucking unwatchable.
she's really bad, unfortunately.
Cassian is this is not Andor bias because I thought this when I saw it. Cassian is still great. He was my favorite part then. He's my favorite part now.
Is we were always like, people were like, why is there gonna be an Andor show? Because it feels like he's the only like good solid character in the movie that is like has a complete.
And I think that's a result
Story.
of him being the most interested in that character and
Yeah.
having a lot to say about him.
And I think Tony Gilroy did like a lot of the reshoots and stuff for that, like included Cassian. He did a reshoot that was likely the final speech that Cassian gives. There's like a lot of like, oh, is this a reshoot or is this a reshoot? You know, how can you tell? If Melchi's around. I know.
Yeah, if Melshi's around, it's probably Tony Gilroy.
All right, we'll do. Oh, I have Last Jedi Kylo equipped. Interesting.
Christopher Lee is awesome. Have you ever seen the Dracula with him as Dracula? Uh,
And Grab him off Tarkin is
and Grand Moff Tarkin is
Van
Van
Helsing.
Helsing. Because that was awesome.
got some
That
good hits in
movie,
though.
that movie, yeah,
I got some good hits in though.
you made 10 men feel like 100.
Is that Rogue One?
Yeah.
Oh, that is a sick ass line.
Yeah, it is. The battle's great.
Mm-hmm.
The Mads Mikkelsen stuff is. I know I'm the biggest Mads Mikkelsen stimp, but the Mads Mikkelsen stuff is horrible, mostly because of fucking Felicity.
This
Jones.
is literally the first time you've ever said that. You literally never
I know.
admitted.
Well, because it's I gotta be true to me, and it's funnier
God damn
to
it!
simp for him.
I got the Force Confusion is so OP.
I haven't seen the Gary Oldman Dracula, which is. And this is a robot beating you. I've seen a lot of Draculas / vampire movies. I need to see more.
We're gonna check one off the list next week. We're
Yeah,
gonna see Blade.
yeah. Is he a vampire or is he a vampire hunter?
Yes. We'll have to see the movie.
I guess so.
Fucking die, Finn.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for stuff I like about Rogue One.
I mean, Cassian's one of the main characters, so that's it's a good amount in the movie.
I loved it at the time,
Yeah,
but I don't anymore.
I remember you watched it with my girlfriend.
That is true.
Well, I was a half a hemisphere away.
I think you were on your way home at that point. I was
don't think
hyper
so.
aware of where you were at all times because I was busting it down sexual style with her.
What?
I said I was busting it down
Oh,
sexual
okay.
style
Gotcha. I
with
misheard.
your then girlfriend at the time.
Fuck you, BB-8. God damn. God damn.
Fuck you,
Why am I so
Johnny.
busted with this fucking Sith Trooper? It's
Well, you're in a they're making 10 men feel like 100.
Except for Rogue One.
It's
Not for Rogue One.
not there. Objective
Damn,
kill.
I literally earned 1,000 points in like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I truly made 100
I
men
still
felt
gotta
like
see
that.
I still gotta see the Lost Boys.
Oh, it's a fun one.
Was that Kiefer Sutherland?
Yeah. That one is
Kevin Costner?
no, I don't think he is.
I get them mixed up. Kevin Costner's the guy who looks like Bob Odenkirk. Your role.
God damn it.
I'll save the day, but
God damn it. Yeah, the thing is, oh yo, I got 4th. Let's fucking go.
oh, huge.
Epic 69. The thing is the Anakin and Obi-Wan fight is that it is really emotional, and then it keeps going and going and going, and eventually you get tired of it. Quite tired.
Oh, it's just so long. I remember we saw Revenge of the Sith in theaters. I remember this because it was
Like a month ago.
not even.
It's not a nothing statement. By the way, Big Snore Game Noise, what are you doing on Saturday? You can't make D&D. Come on. Is there another Elden Ring release?
Behave now. I'm doing co-op again. I don't care.
Do it. Yeah. Don't do Resistance though. Do something cool. Rebel Alliance.
We just did the Rebel Alliance.
I literally was just a First Order.
And now you're the Galactic Republic, huh? What do you
No,
think of that?
I'm not. You are.
Well, damn it! No.
Okay, you know what's okay? Here's an interesting thing about Star Wars fans. It's not interesting. It's weird.
And they're all gay.
Yes, and the there's this weird overlap of like people who are power scalers. Do you know that term?
I've heard of it before, but I don't think I could.
So in Star Wars, the example would be like who would win in a fight, Darth Vader or Darth Maul? And somebody being like, well, Darth Vader in Star Wars issues 72 lifted a moon with the Force.
Certainly, I know this.
Darth Maul, and somebody else is like, well, oh shit. Okay, I see our favorite.
They got.
I see who our favorite.
They got that shit on. They got that shit on.
Let's fucking go, dude.
They got the Yonkers.
Damn. Shit. Yeah, okay. Star cards.
Star cards.
He's in Star Wars. He's in Andor. Stellan? Is Luthen?
What did I say?
Stellan Star card?
Oh wow, nice. Very nice. Very though not nice at all. Annoying. Don't say shit like that anymore.
Stellan Star card? Stellan Star card. Now that's hard to say.
How many of those fucking beers have you had? Not enough, right? It's not enough. It's not enough. Holy shit. You were gonna make a point. He's power scaling.
Power scaling. So there's an interesting thing with like power scaling in like that type of fan who's like, you know,
I have a lot to say on this topic.
Those people are the exact same people who are huge fans of the clone army.
Yeah, I agree.
And those are the people that
losers is a better word.
Those are the people complaining that there aren't enough Lego minifigures of clones.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes, they are.
Which I thought would be a good crossover with your topics, your situation, your things to talk about.
I'm gay.
I thought that would be a nice segue into you coming out of the closet.
No, I won't be doing that.
Okay, well, just in spite of that, I think like it's very interesting that the way people talk about like clones and the clone army and like Clone Wars.
Anakin simps.
Anakin simps. That's what Star Wars theory is. On
really?
YouTube. Yeah, he's an Anakin simp. He thinks Anakin is the hero of Star Wars.
That's crazy. People are always like, who would win in a fight? Luke Skywalker or Anakin? And it's like, well, Anakin would because he's got the force power of 29 whatever, and they're like
29
no,
gigawatts.
But Luke had the Jedi Order and did this. And my question is, who the fuck cares? Luke doesn't defeat Darth Vader because he's got a greater force power because he grinded like, Stormtrooper XP before he got into the boss room. Luke defeats Darth Vader because he's his son and he connects to him on an emotional level and he goes through this journey as a character and you grow kind of with him and he rejects the quick and easy path and
Well, yeah, I think he defeats him twice over because one, he gives into his anger and he gives into anger while being younger and newer to the galaxy. So like, and the Sith is all about like constantly consuming new and younger.
Yeah. And
so Luke just giving into the dark side for like a second, he can defeat Darth Vader because he's Anakin's son, and so he has that potential, right? and then he defeats him a second time by not giving into that anger fully. And
I mean, you don't get the idea that Darth Vader is like this, like super powerful. I mean, he is like, oh god, I couldn't get it out of that fast now. You don't like Darth Vader because he's like super like powerful and extreme. It's because he's imposing and intimidating and part of a larger machine.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is everybody?
There's not like there's a reason people are like, why don't we have like the reason people love the Darth Vader hallway scene? They're like, we've never seen Darth Vader like that before. It's like, yeah, there's a reason. He's a fucking cripple in a suit.
Well, also part of that is like showing homage to like a legacy character, which you have to do, which is why we get like Darth Vader probably can't. There's probably a character Bible thing where Darth Vader can't lose in something like Rebels or whatever or Fallen
I do
Order.
like that they never they a lot of
And that's the right call.
A lot of these things are like we can't show Darth Vader doing something that he hasn't done before.
Yeah,
which is I think the right move.
Yes, I agree because strictly because it's not your character, you know.
Yeah.
Boy, this thing sucks.
Leia wins because she survives in the vacuum of space.
True.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. I was about to say go fuck yourself, and then you said true, and I'm like, yeah. That's true.
Oh, all right, no more beer for you. 6 more cans, and then 5 more after that, and then we'll do a couple shots. And
5 more minutes of this, and I'm gonna get mad.
And then you're done for a few minutes. I got this fucking THX 1138. So
here's the thing: Big Snort Game Noise. You say Legends comics where Vader is superhero nonsense. That's fully canon comics where he does a bunch of fucking. In Legends, he does some shit, but in the canon comics is where you get the lines like
all I am surrounded by is fear and dead men.
And you know what's funny is like 5 minutes after that, he gets his ass kicked by a Mon Calamari in a General Grievous body.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Literally, it's a big giant Mon Calamari head on top of literally a General Grievous body, and that's in like the next issue, if not the same issue as that.
Yeah, Anakin's power level is a sore subject for me.
Look up if you're at home. Look up
gay porn, boys kissing, sucking each other off, sexual
and then look up Carbon. This is him. I guess you don't have to look him up because I'm showing him to you right now. He's literally those arms split apart and he has 4 lightsabers. This is from that exact same comic. No, the Vader hallway scene is neat. It's cool, objectively.
Yeah, it was cool when I saw it. It's hard to explain. I don't like it now because I'm just so fucking like sick of it, you know, and I'm sick of like nerds talking about it. But I liked it at the time, and I all my reasons for not liking it are what's the word? What's the opposite of tangential? Extracurricular is a word I'm gonna make up. To the movie.
Don't you mean tangential?
No, I mean like extricated. The line that pisses me off the most. Yeah, find that word for me, would you? Is
extraneous?
Yeah, let's go with extraneous.
You fool. Extraneous is a synonym of tangential. You fucking idiot.
Bigger fool. The fool is sponsor.
Wait, did I say that?
Yeah, you did.
Shit. Oh, I love laughing at my own jokes.
And I'm my Robert Frost.
But like watching Rogue One, especially after Andor, here's the thing. I feel like Andor, like there's so much stuff where, and we will see spoiling the end of Andor, but there's so much of it
Pretty
where
much.
it's like
Clay kills Luthen.
there's so much of it.
Shit.
There's so much of it where it's like the uh fucking
Yeah. Well said.
and or where it's like
Idiot.
where like there's a I don't know how much of it you've seen, but it's like there's like, oh, Cassian, you have something to do. You have an important job coming up. You are like building up all of the skills and people you need for something in the future. And that something in the future is a Star Wars movie. Like it's not just that he stops the Death Star with the planets, but it's that it's a Star Wars movie. And so it's like, Cassian, we need to build you up to be the only level-headed character in a Star Wars movie of a bunch that's full of a bunch of bullshit.
Oh man.
You know, if I was the Death Trooper, I would fix this situation.
If I
right
were
now.
a Death Trooper and you
You
were
were
a
a
lady,
lady.
would you marry me anyway?
Would you,
Have
maybe?
my baby. If a tinker were my trade,
If a squad spawned on you,
would you suck a dick because you're gay and have sex with a
have
man?
sex with a man.
Save my love through loneliness. Something about repeating songs that have already been featured on Dumb Nerd Thing. Alright,
Plus
this time
70 battle points.
this time I won't lose. This time I won't
You
lose.
have 30 seconds to fall back before Grievous sucks your ass.
Nice. And by nice I mean not really.
Damn it. Damn it. I was so excited for a second there.
Oh, Brian, I really needed that. I'm watching a lot of Family Guy.
Yeah, I know. I've been watching you.
What's been your favorite episode?
The third one.
Yeah, nice. Nice.
Clankers.
Where Peter's like, freaking sweet, Lois. I'm a Family Guy. And Lois is like, Family
Yeah,
Guy.
you're fucking killed, dude.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go out like a hero.
Holy shit. What the fuck? How the fuck are you taking so many hits? Hit RB.
Holy shit, I'm holding the line right now.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Now that for
God damn.
1776 battle points. So you're a beautiful
So
country.
you're a beautiful country. I'm a couple Chicos in.
Yeah, we all remember Anakin Skywalker. He's a great
He's a
hero.
great man. Great hero of the Republic. Of course, now it's the Empire. We all call it the Empire. We love the Empire.
You
Don't we?
can't talk about the rebellion, folks. They don't like that. So let's say the Empire for now.
And then there's that man Saw Gerrera, nasty man Saw Gerrera.
Oh no.
They say he's on Rhydonium.
No, I'm thinking Trump's like a pro rebel. So I don't know why. I just think that's funny because it's not what you expect.
Oh, sure.
Saw Gerrera, he's a great hero.
They say he's huffing Rhino. I don't believe it. I don't believe it 1 minute. He's a good man.
If you've been around, you've seen Rhino. You know that's not what you look like. I'm losing my Trump impression for lore.
I think that's for the best. Send bits now with the song request. Gay Nerd Thing, Gay Music Hour. Okay, now
Hey, what's up, this tasteful?
don't focus on the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just got knocked back.
Oh, thank you, Big Snore. Oh yeah, that's how the game should have gone. The game should have gone. So the movie should have gone.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
EA Sports. The games are a movie now.
Oh, and they're called Topo Chicos.
Something like that.
And I'm repeating everything you say into the mic. Oh, bring back this tasteful Colin.
What's on the game?
Alright, focusing
Your
on
lightsaber meter is about to run out.
your lightsaber meter is about to run out. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. The Negotiator. I still believe General Grievous is Israeli.
I think he's Greek, but he's certainly Mediterranean. Kenobi, I was just eating some hummus and some burros. It's not. Why are we surprised by that? It's not unlike Georgie Boy to put in an accent in Star Wars.
Kenobi. We were just about to annex Tatooine.
I mean, how fucking racist is George? The way he made Saw Gerrera.
Wait, what?
I just any black.
Well, it is very much like, oh, Saul Guerrera is a
Gorilla
that uses guerrilla tactics. How'd you come up with that one, George? Oh yeah. Oh, Big Snore, you mean this outfit?
If I
If I were Tartakovsky's Clone Wars Obi-Wan, and you were Tartakovsky's Clone Wars Dirge, would you let me stab you?
You're singing along to your version of singing from the video, which is just, as the kids would say, chef kiss.
The thing is, I don't know
Not
the
what I
song
had
too
on my
well.
2020
I don't know the
video
original
card.
song too well.
It's called If I Were a Carpenter.
If I were a carpenter, and you were a douchebag,
You were a douchebag. That's a deep pull. Yeah,
let's
I
fucking
slay.
go.
I slay. I've got to piss again.
All right, comes first and dies. So true. All right.
Hold on, I gotta get up here.
Ooh, fourth place. Not bad.
Yeah, but look at how many kills I got. Oh! Yeah! That chair is murdered! Oh!
What a little bitch. All right, we're gonna go over to co-op missions and if I was a worm and you were a worm, would you marry me anyway? Would you, baby? Dirge is actually spelled with a U. He's a Gondai. They live thousands of years. You missed it earlier, but Big Snort, but I was espousing how amazing Jedi Survivor is, and another member of the same species that Dirge is the villain of Jedi Survivor, which was crazy. It's like a reveal, and I don't think there's been a member of his species revealed since Dirge. So it's just cool that they did that. Let's go with.
This is Weequay Rebel 1. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, this Dedra figure is really good.
People really don't like it, and I don't understand
Why?
why.
Her face is so good.
I think they say it's because her legs aren't accurate because it's the same legs as like I don't know.
They're very bushy.
They are very bushy, but I think
It's a great face.
they are. There's a shot of her in Gorman where she literally has that wide of legs.
Valence skull, don't care. Grenade more thrawn with the lizard. Don't care. I want a coconut gun. Oh god. Sorry.
Yeah, we blew through those Topo Chicos.
There weren't that many. I think there were only 15.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had some with. It was since we had some.
Liked. Drink those. You know I don't drink my carbs anymore.
You're drinking a beer right now.
No! Yeah, I'm trying not to drink my carbs though. Figure I drink so much. Why not drink a little more?
Big Snore, did you get to how far did you get in Andor? I would highly recommend
It's the best.
watching it ASAP, as it is highly something to consider nowadays. Oh my god, this part is so fucking intense. Thank you, Leia.
The thing with Andor is it's not good Star Wars. It's just good, period.
Well, that's the thing is, what we were saying earlier, it is good Star Wars as well. Like,
Yeah, I more mean like good for Star Wars.
yeah. The TIE fighter from the first thing in season 2 is from an old TIE fighter game. His pistol's Kyle Katarn's pistol. Like,
The thing she puts on the wall that unlocks,
is so sick.
it's just like, oh, you're just like soaked in that like goodness, that extra ooey gooey Star Warsy goodness.
Whoo! God damn.
You're making 10 men feel like 100.
That sounded really gay when you said it. Sorry. It really sounded like you were referring.
Like I was getting poured out.
Yeah.
Ugh, sexual style.
10,000 points, not bad.
It's Boosh. Hey, everyone, Boosh is here.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, we should get you a Flex account at Big Snore Gamer. Of course, I can't do that, but it's nice to have. Throw those grenades. Yeah, turn that poop into wine.
Turn that poop into wine.
Experienced Boosh. Yes, I did.
Uh-oh.
You got backboarded. Building the house with those bricks. The Big Star Gamer. What other non-Star Wars show?
Wait,
are
you literally...
watching?
You've only seen the first episode?
First scene.
First scene? Damn. God damn it! I'm so bad with the fucking grenades.
This is a strange beer. This is a blonde, subtle notes of vanilla and cloves. I think there's unsubtle notes of ass and shit. Yeah. Hey, check this out. Check this out. Hey, Twitch stream. Hey, Twitch stream. Check this out. Huh? It's too small. I can't fucking get.
Yeah, you never had that problem before.
I'm pretending it's my wiener. Oh, fuck. Power
Oh fuck,
Donkey
they're
Kong.
frozen. And you're Boosh. Would you be
sneak
a
into Jabba's
lady?
palace
Would
with
you,
Chewbacca?
baby?
After we saw Revenge of the Sith, me and Jack, well, mostly me, have just been singing around the house.
Rewatching fucking Revenge of the Sith just solidified how much it's clear that Chewbacca and Yoda absolutely fucked.
There's a sexual component.
There's a huge sexual component between them. It's like it's so tense every scene with them, and there's like a familiarity they share between their bodies.
The part where Chewbacca feeds a chip to Yoda and Yoda like brushes hair off of his face is
it is, yeah.
It gets me.
I mean, there is like lore reason for that, but it's still so horny.
Princess Leia. Chewbacca. A really, really old dumb nerd thing podcast.
What is that?
It's you and me are interviewed by Name and Address Withheld about Star Wars, and you're talking about a novel, and there's one where the Wookiees start talking, and you're like,
oh, Princess Leia, Princess Leia,
do the voice,
please, Princess Leia,
and then in the same, I assume same novel, at least in the same conversation in the podcast, you're talking about Lando and Luke are talking. Luke's like, "Oh, what are you drinking there, Lando?" He goes, "Luke, it's called hot chocolate."
Luke, it's called hot chocolate, and you're gonna love it.
Rule number 1: don't run out of any hot chocolate. Rule number 2: don't forget rule number 1.
Here's the thing: people also are like, "Oh, why do people make fun of that?" Like, there's a ton of stuff in Star Wars that's like Earth based. Like, the hot chocolate thing isn't controversial. It shouldn't be controversial. And it's like, no. The point isn't that it's hot chocolate.
There's like probably 100 people who know that.
Yeah.
That thing exists in the first place. That hot chocolate is.
But like, apparently the author was like, people always approach me and ask me about the hot chocolate thing. I didn't think it would be controversial. But it's like, the controversial thing is not that there is hot chocolate in Star Wars. The controversial thing is that Lando... third place. That's even better to say. Is that Lando in this novel goes up to Luke.
I had to do it to impose.
Goes up to Luke and is like, "Hey Luke, check out this fancy drink from another planet that I found way out, possibly even outside this galaxy. Maybe even
because blue milk
far,
is the thing,
far
and nobody
away
thinks
from
about
this
it.
galaxy."
I mean, we don't know that it's called milk, but
and Luke's like, this crazy drink of a cocoa dairy nature. Now what possibly could you call this, Lando? And Lando's like, "Why, Luke, it's called hot chocolate." And it's just like, it very much feels like it's supposed to be like, oh, Lando traveled to Earth,
yeah,
and discovered hot chocolate. This beer is triple distilled by people with Herkimer diamonds. Shout out to John Tron, my close personal friend, whom I agree with on everything financial and cultural and social and political.
What about his opinions on the Israeli?
Boo.
What was his controversy? You know what? I don't care. I don't want to know.
You honestly don't want to know. It was really not good.
I don't care. I don't watch. Whatever. I'm dreading how I'm gonna get home tonight. You're gonna find me passed out on the lawn. Greedo in a puffy coat is a strong aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
He's
I mean, just Hoth is such a strong aesthetic.
Yeah. Should the gun be doing that?
If you hold LT, I believe so. No?
It was like smoking.
I think that was your like LBRB is like a charge attack.
It's not what I.
Are you an officer?
Yeah, I'm an officer. And it sounds like wee 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 wee. Are you cutting me off or are you singing along?
I was cutting out.
Oh, I assumed you were singing along.
I was singing along.
You were going, you're
I
going
was-
like, you're
I'm
going like,
going like this.
yeah, you're going like, yeah, like, what's up? Wee, 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 wee. Is that because it's peaking the mic or because it's not woke?
Peeking the mic.
Oh, get the fuck out of here!
That stormtrooper shot you so many fucking
And
times.
yet I got killed by a different guy with a rocket launcher.
A rocket trooper killed you with his normal gun. Now that's sad.
Yeah, well, a regular trooper killed me with his rocket gun. This is what we needed.
I do think, I mean, it's a shame Andor couldn't have. They were like, we just cannot have any like named characters that are an alien.
Yeah.
I mean, I know people. I love Chewbacca, but he's not really. He's a set dressing.
He's Han Solo's dog.
He's Han Solo's dog.
He's there is no Chewbacca without Han Solo, and there is Han Solo without Chewbacca.
Like, once you get into like the books and stuff, you could give him stuff, but like in the movies, he's not a character. He's a dog,
And that's fine.
which is fine. But there hasn't been a real movie that you go and see in the cinema where there's like a
Southern
main
accent.
character.
It's like
That wasn't a southern accent.
yeah,
There's a main character that is an alien in Star Wars. I don't believe.
yeah, you have to do like a Mirlan or like a Zabrak or
Yeah.
because that's just
Even in shows, as far as we've gotten, is like
Ahsoka,
which is
very much humanoid.
very humanoid. You know, we don't have.
She's
And
what, a
it'd be
Takuda?
cool. I think. Yeah. Yeah, Takuda. I think it'd be awesome to have. I think you could do so much with a Rhodian main character. It'd be awesome. I think the other thing is that
They're too weird looking. They're too you're used to it because of Star Wars, but
yeah, but like people love Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda's not the main character.
No, the main character is the man with a bucket on his head.
But crucially, he's a man.
Yeah. I'm not saying necessarily main character, but like.
Now, you said main character.
I don't think I said main character. Play the clip. Yeah, you know, like, and especially the secondary thing to that is that I would like there to be a bit more consistency of aliens in Star Wars. We have enough aliens. Can we get some of the same aliens, you know? Can we see Rhodians in new
Yeah, we have a Star Wars is an alien problem with every alien does the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm sick of aliens speaking English. How many aliens speak English in the original trilogy? I can think of one.
Wait, hold on. Yoda.
Okay, I can think of two.
Who's your other one?
Who's different enough to get a pass from me?
Bib Fortuna does not speak English. Jabba does not speak English.
Greedo does not.
Greedo does not. Ponda Baba does not.
I'm gonna count
Original trilogy only?
original trilogy only. I'm not gonna count Evazan, who's like
No,
human
yeah.
ass.
He just looks like his face was fucked up. Like that. I think that's what happened to him.
There's the guy whose hand is chopped by Luke, who does not speak English.
Yeah, Ponda Baba does not speak English, yeah. Wow, this is a good question. An alien,
We've talked about this. We talked about this when Kenobi came out.
an alien species in the original trilogy that speaks English.
Galactic Basic.
I had that conversation with Christine because the Andor subtitles say speaking English, and I'm like, oh, technically that's not right. They're speaking basic. And she said, "Shut up,
Nerd.
um,
See ya, Bosk.
it's not Bosk. Bosk doesn't say anything. He just snarls.
He goes.
He goes,
He goes.
he goes, hubba hubba, whoa whoa.
He goes. What? He goes. What?
Okay, Sand people know. Jawas know. So I don't think it's a New Hope. It's not anybody in the
As far as I
canteen.
know, it's not in A New Hope, unless there's others that I'm not. Thinking of.
In Empire, it's not a Wampa. Not many aliens in Empire.
No, that's why it's the best one.
Yeah. So Return of the Jedi, it's gotta be. It's
It
not
is Return of the Jedi.
not an Ewok.
It's not an Ewok.
It's gotta be somebody in Jabba's palace.
Actually, it doesn't have to be someone in Jabba's palace.
It's not a Wookiee. We know how Wookiees sound.
Princess Leia.
Yeah.
Bib Fortuna does not speak English. He
Bib-
goes, "They want a wanga."
They want a Wanga.
I would certainly like to. They want a wanga. What did you say? They want a wanga.
Wanga.
He's jealous. He's holding me back. They want a wanga. I forget how the rest goes. You're gonna feel dumb.
I'm gonna feel... No. Oh my God. Wait. No. Nine Numb doesn't count.
Nine Nub does not count. 'Cause
Okay.
He doesn't speak English.
Oh.
There you go. You
All right.
got it.
It's not okay. And then a second one, not in the original trilogy, but we find out in Port of Shadows that he speaks Basic. Is another character in Return of the Jedi.
Yes, in the same
Prune
scene.
Face.
In the same thing.
Prune Face speaks Basic, and so does
We-
Admiral Akbar.
Yes, Admiral Akbar is, as far as I know, the only alien who speaks
Basic.
English.
Yeah.
English specifically in the original trilogy. Here's a compilation of all the aliens that speak
In the prequels, there's a ton more.
in the prequels.
obviously.
Yeah, I'm talking specifically original trilogy. But here's a compilation of all the times I'm wrong. Play it here.
I mean, I was thinking about this because I saw a comment talking about like people were like, "Why is the Cantina scene so famous? Why do people love the Cantina scene so
Because
much?"
that's what Star Wars is.
And somebody's like, "Well, it's the first time you see like a bunch of aliens and how diverse aliens are." And I was like, what is the first alien trademark alien you see in Star Wars?"
If it's not C-3PO, then it's a Tusken Raider.
I think it's Jawa.
Oh,
You
okay.
see
Yeah,
a Jawa
it is a Jawa.
I was trying to think about this. I was like going back. I was like, so it's not the Cantina. You see sand people, but then
But the
Not
Cantina
only-
does. It's not that they're aliens, because we've seen aliens up to that point.
well, there's so many. There's so many.
But it also represents Luke's, first step into
Yeah.
a larger world.
But I was thinking like, well, sand people, like both in canon and in vibe, are just people wrapped in robes. But the Jawas,
They don't speak. They go,
that's true. But
They
you
have
go
a more. Well, sure, but I'm.
and we don't see
I'm built
them.
different.
We don't see them talking to each other like that. We just see them.
Yeah, we do.
Do we? Oh, when like dismantling Luke's land
Yeah,
speeder.
yeah.
Maybe, yeah. But still, they're more human than the Jawas, and we see the Jawas first
Yes.
because the Jawas, sure I was thinking, I was like, well, they could just be, they're just like little people, like that's not magical, but they have those like
Their eyes glow.
yellow eye,
Yeah.
those glowing yellow eyes, those horrible yellow eyes. For all my Spider-Man fans out there. Um, yeah, I was like, okay, Jawas, I think would be the first aliens in Star Wars.
What's the first line in Star Wars?
It's C-3PO says it.
Yes, but what does he say?
He says, "I'm gay, and I love being a gay droid and sucking off my gay partner."
True.
R2D2.
True.
And then R2 says, "I'm actually not gay. I'm pan."
And this is a microaggression.
And C-3PO says,
this
"You
movie
know
is
what I
woke."
mean." And that's what causes the tension throughout the rest of the movie.
And he says, "No, I don't see them as equal. You're discrediting my identity." But of course, in the movie, you only hear beep boop boop beep boop, which is just another classic example of pan silence. Of course, in Spanish, they call that red silence. Beep boop beep boop.
Pan silence. Pan silence is what I come home to when dinner's not been made.
It's did you hear that?
Did you hear that? Which is, it means tell.
Yeah, because you did hear that.
Did you hear that?
Or what?
Star Wars. Did you hear the people singing
boy.
the songs of angry men?
No, don't win. I want to be Luke.
Did you hear the people sing? Oh, you're on the Millennium Falcon. Okay. Oh, wow. Jesus.
Got him.
Nice. I don't think you hit anybody. There was one person in your range, and
But
then
it was nice.
you moved out of it and hit it.
And the other guy shot him for me.
He shot him for you.
Yeah.
Well, that's some of the best life advice you'll ever hear.
See what it is. It's cute.
That's cute. Okay, I probably only got 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 of these more in my.
Before you send me home and across the German wastes.
Yeah. Let's go, 8:35.
I'm gonna star all over these wars. I'm going to fucking kill you, 3PO. I'm Vadering everywhere. Is anything in between those lines, or that's just in rapid succession? Just get them out there, and that's the kind of movie this is going to be.
One person saying all 3 of them.
Sure.
And it's not Darth Vader.
It's not Darth Vader.
I just couldn't believe that the guy who voices Vader in this is also Chad Vader, grocery store assistant manager.
What's his name?
Matt Sloan?
Matt Sloan, not Matt Mercer.
Correct.
Matt Mercer is Luke Skywalker.
I don't think he's Luke.
Matt Lanter is Anakin.
Matt Lanter is Anakin.
Too many
Matt Mercer is a bunch of other people, which was weird. So I was listening to a D&D podcast or show or whatever where Matt Mercer was the DM.
Is that Critical Role?
It wasn't Critical Role. It's Dimension 20 with guest DM Matt Mercer. And then I was watching that while playing Jedi Survivor, and I went and I listened to like a Force Essence of like a history, and Matt Mercer started speaking, and I was like, wait, what the? It was very disorienting. Or I should have gotten that kill.
Nice. When I was in
In college,
I was.
my mother said that I should be gay. When I was
Not a lot of effort there.
a
on
young
that one.
boy who was gay in college.
When I was in college, I was home with a concussion.
Sorry.
On account of being assaulted by my roommate.
Sorry.
My mother said I should be gay. No, hold on. Huh. And I was so for a time I was in a safety room for a while, quote unquote, which is a room with a door and three walls and a bed, and that was fucking hell.
Mhm.
And then I got put into a dorm to just live out the rest of my short life, and I was with this guy who I couldn't stand. He was the RA on the floor, and they stuck me in his room, and no one was happy about the situation, least of all me. And so I obviously didn't have a lot of friends, so I would spend time on my laptop. I took a lot of classes, which helped that. Uh, but with little free time I had, uh, I just looked at the chat, which is funny. Um, I would just watch Star Wars Battlefront videos because I think Battlefront was coming out at the time. I think Battlefront 1 had just come out, but I was watching like gameplay of like the OG
Mhm.
Battlefront 2. And so I made a plan for
Fuck.
I was home I was home for a while because being concussed and spring break, I think they coincided, so I had a lot of time. So I picked up the OG Battlefront 2. I had to buy like $100 thing to make original Xbox games work on my 360, which wasn't
Jesus.
even my 360.
I think somebody scammed you.
I know. Um, but I was playing Battlefront at home, and my TV like had like uh this half was like you'd like hit it to get it to show like the screen because it wouldn't like go black, but it would be like really 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 dark. Um, and Jack had a radio show at the time, and I was listening. I have a very vivid memory of listening to that while I was playing Battlefront in my parents'
Mm-hmm.
basement, being concussed. And being sucked off by my male boyfriend.
I see how this is relevant now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, you said you had associations. Makes you kill Darth Vader.
Damn. This weak way fucking rules.
I mean, what do you do now? Darth Vader's dead.
Darth Vader's dead.
Shot by some fucking weak way. What accent do you think the weak ways have? You go first.
I think they have the accent of their people. Of Wequalia.
Chinese, right?
No.
Did your concussion change your gameplay skills at all? Uh no, because I was bad before and I was bad after, but that was the only semester I got straight A's. So do with that what you will. Save my love for loneliness. Save my love for
Save my
sorrow.
love for loneliness.
Was I able to tap in the force? Now that I was. Possibly unrelated.
Oh, Luke Skywalker's available, you say?
Bye. Oh, you gotta go Return of the Jedi. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I just don't like how his return, because it's not Return of the Jedi.
It's
It's
Jabba's palace.
it's Battlefront 2. You know,
See you, Big Snore Gamer. Good luck. Big Snore Game Noise. BSGM. What is
I think it's
what's
just
the Big Snore game? And what's the noise from it?
whatever it is, it's a self-deprecating joke. I'm sure.
No. No, I want to know. Is that Padme? Oh, no.
Oh, hey. Oh, hey.
She was in all white, and I just thought of sexy Padme from Geonosis.
Geonosis. Leia.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Jesus
I know I
Christ.
got a lot on there.
You sprayed me.
Oh, you're fine. This chair is literal.
Okay, well, get
No, I'm
a
fine.
chair.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Get a fucking chair.
I'm fine. Flip that over.
That'll do it.
Ruin it with sweat stains. Play games quietly for sleep. Oh, I would be so into that. I'm constantly looking for sleep
I would
content.
love to hear your attempt at it, at making it. Making
Mine
one
or
you making one of those.
isn't me?
Yeah,
Oh, I would never do that.
yeah.
But I would consume it. Time challenge completed. My kind of hero. If you're just getting to sleep, it is now 1:00. Clock. Hey, it's the Razor Crest.
No, it's not, is it?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, it's just like the Razor Crest.
No, it's that stupid
You
gay
fucking
shit
idiot.
from Rogue One.
You fucking idiot. I'm really trying to play this like Giant Survivor now.
Is RuneScape like an AFK game? It's been a long time since I played. When I did, I played it a lot, but it was probably over 20 years ago.
I just always loved his look for Luke, and it never gets used in nothing.
It gets used in one thing. It's a comic I won from you.
The same comic that has that Leia look. Coincidence?
Is that right?
Yes. So I can't do anything to that.
Yeah, you could attack it. You thought it was beneath you.
Was just there was no number going up.
There you go. That good enough number for you?
That's a good enough number for me. Damn.
Yeah, you're smurfing. RuneScape is like the last line of defense. If I get into RuneScape, you know it's over.
I'm faster than Leia. That's funny. Just seems petty.
You have force speed.
Yeah.
Of course, I was forcing speed down my roommate's throat earlier.
Nice.
Sexual style. I guess not really good to say you were forcing anything and then they had sexual style.
Yeah.
But anyway, we live and learn. Live and learn.
We hang on the edge of tomorrow.
Hang on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn.
From the words of yesterday.
If I were a bird, I would be a swallow.
You think so?
A friend of mine once told me that the distance between level 1 and 91 in RuneScape is the same distance between level 91 and 99. That was you.
Not me. I never played fucking RuneScape.
No, but you did do a podcast on that.
Oh, yeah.
And then told me about it after the fact. I didn't listen to that one because I wasn't in it. Not true.
Our close good friend, Mike.
Mercer.
Mike Mercer. We're gonna do a follow. We're gonna do a follow-up episode because he's also a farmer, but it didn't happen. A classic case of trying to plan something once, did not working out, and so then you never attempt to retry and plan it.
Yeah, I got a line of people who want to do Dumb Nerd Thing.
Now, how many of those people are good?
None of them, but that's keeping with the general theme.
Yeah.
General theme, Flash Gordon approaching. Open fire.
Open fire.
That was too loud. I
And
didn't know
that
it would
was-
be that loud.
Right.
I laid his sidekick so. Live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn. If I were a bird, I would be a swallow.
Oh fuck! Damn, they're all out here. Okay, I see why it's contested then.
Now, some assholes got to ruin it and be young Han Solo.
Well, the thing is, I do like, and I'm biased because of action figures. I do like young Han Solo jacket with Harrison Ford head.
I would like some Harrison Ford head.
Nice.
Sure. I mean, I mean, but why is that better than Empire Strikes Back Han Solo jacket?
I think he looks good in brown.
I think he looks good in blue.
Two things can be true.
Yes, but only one can be. No, two things. Okay.
Fucking finally.
Bluish Jewish. Dude. Let's send someone I know into a tizzy. Got that. Oh, that was sick.
We are live.
Oh. And I'm repeating everything you're saying.
And you're
into the
repeating
mic.
everything I'm saying into the mic. God, this section is so fucking annoying.
Yeah, this at this point it's a crapshoot, you know. Too much RNG in Battlefront, man. It used to be about the music.
Fuck. Fucking Bosk.
My name is Bosk. I would like Harrison Ford to, can't see it because the beer bottle's in my way, and give me head. Shit, me too.
Jacket.
Oh, because we were talking about the jacket. That's funny. Yeah, I wish I saw it.
What the fuck? Oh, fucking.
Wow. Wow.
Fucking suck my dick, Emperor. You fucking suck.
Suck a dick and die. Is my roommate.
Suck a dick and die.
Is that from anything?
I've never heard it before.
Jack says it all the time.
I bet he does. See, the thing is that he's wearing two gloves in this, and he never wears two gloves in Return of the Jedi.
Han Solo is what I call a Saturday night on Reddit and a Don Perignon. Not sure what Don Perignon is. It's champagne. It's relatively expensive. So you hear about it because it's used in, like, you know, rap songs as an indicator of wealth. I don't think the quality necessarily follows, but Don Perignon was also, I mean, Don was an honorific, but one of the early what's the word, players in the champagne game. I think Don Perignon actually invented champagne. I could be wrong about that because they were storing wine that was getting fermented, so bottle caps were shooting off. I watched a video on this. Anyway,
That sucks. That
That was
sucks
a, that was
so
a,
much.
that was a coin toss.
God damn. What a fucking lame ass fucking final level. Alright, well, now to have my Miller Lite to chill me out and let me
How
calm
about
down.
have the fucking 3/4 full blonde Leffe beer?
Yeah, if I'd asked for the blonde Leffe beer,
If
then
you'd
I
asked for
would've-
anything, you would have gotten it.
I asked,
But
I'm
you
asking,
didn't.
I'm
Fat
asking
Mac
for a
Blanche.
Miller Lite.
Well, here it is.
Thank
No,
you.
I want this.
Oh. Ooh, an experienced Luke Skywalker.
That's what I did earlier.
That's what Mara
We are,
Jade's looking
we are
for.
two assault kills away. Live and learn, hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn. If I were a bird, be a swallow.
So did somebody on Hinge?
No.
Yeah, I know. Otherwise, it wouldn't have to be. Otherwise, it wouldn't have to be entertaining you right now.
Speaking of,
You'd have pieced out.
I'm stalling because I don't want to walk home. I'm afraid.
God, this fucking.
Dark as fuck.
I'm in the peely stage of this tattoo, and it's.
So that's a natural stage.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna lie, I was hella concerned because I thought it was.
No, yeah, it peels away.
This is. I'm gonna do you one. This is the reason that. This is the default because you wanted to use this hat for this specific map, which is Yavin 4. No, wait, what?
What? What are you talking about? Hit LT.
It's a human rebel specifically so you could use this. Because otherwise it would be.
I switched it to Human Rebel, like
Really?
yeah, like last match.
Fuck you. I love this hat.
I switched around. Yeah, no, it's good.
Glory to be the Empire.
Thing is, though, they don't look good. Like, they don't all look good. They can't all pull it off, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, this is just a classic look. You can.
No.
You've been cute, you're a real mean guy. And I know that you smoke a beer. Damn. Sorry, Twitch, I should be talking. I got balls deep in that game. That was my own guy. We like the Rebel helmet. I love the Rebel helmet. I think it's one of the hallmarks of their identity and just so like perfect looking, like represents everything from like the 70s aesthetic to the ragtag militaristic nature. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. It's one of the first things you see as a rebel. Of the rebels, I should say. I haven't been Leia yet. Let's be Leia. Boosh. It's not really era appropriate. But whatever. It's like nothing I do matters. Really fucking pisses me off that you gotta be Boosh on Yavin.
Do you like to girt? The fuck?
Assume that means eat yogurt, and yes, I suppose I do like to girt when it's appropriate.
The Twitch app is really bad. It's not. It doesn't update me on all the messages in the chat. But yes, yes, I do. That's fully off.
Most
fully off camera.
Most days you'll
Yes.
find me girding. More often than not.
Yes, I do.
I snort.
I've actually never snorted in my life.
We know. We don't even have to ask.
Come on. Just never happened. Just never came up. If somebody asked, I would.
Has anybody asked?
No.
So you haven't.
Yeah, exactly. You could change. You could have changed the appearance for this.
But I won't. What do you think of that?
I'm just saying. You
It's
said
actually
I have
funny.
to be. I have to be Boosh. We chilling. We've gotten most of our complaints about Star Wars out of the way,
So this stream is
so there's not really much
technically
more
listenable.
else. Well, there's not much more else to say.
Is Hutch a
I
friend
don't
of the
know,
show?
Hutch. I don't know you, Hutch.
Are you here because of Star Wars or just perusing the midnight oil?
Just got off stream for 8 hours. God damn. We've done this for about 3 to 4 hours, and
That's it.
yeah.
I feel like I've been here for like 8 days. It's because this fucking chair.
Yeah. My chair's great.
I too love the helmet. I think it's great. We're talking about the classic OG Rebel helmet.
Oh,
How
yes.
cool it is.
Yes, definitely. This helmet is the one that Leia wears to rescue Han. The helmet for Boosh. I don't know if you're talking about the Rebel helmet or the Boosh helmet, but both of them fucking rule. I love the Boosh everything. I think this guy
Boosh
is so
looks
fucking sick.
fantastic.
The little spikes on the gloves, the helmet, the
Little backpack action.
short sleeve over long sleeve, over short sleeve.
Thanks, Luke. Looks like I'm the one who needed rescuing. I'll meet you back at the rendezvous point. Oh shit.
Oh, thank you. It's Blue Summer. I don't know if you heard.
True. It's blue.
Summer.
Leaving me here on my own. Okay. Sorry, I'm locked in.
What is Gert? Okay, this is the second person saying Gert. Hurry Gert for me?
Well, we're not gonna do that on camera.
Yeah, I mean, maybe on the Patreon.
I don't know how much is a Gert worth?
It's a greeting?
Don't act like we don't know. We know. We're just joking. We obviously know. Gert.
I'm
Didn't mean to throw a grenade.
Hey, I trust me, I've been there.
Oh,
Oh my god, this is a meme. This is a meme that I just fully had no concept of before somebody said it to me. This is crazy. Oh my god. Colin was settling in.
we're getting
He's
old.
setting in. Oh my god. Ironic slang term and spin-off of the Gert Yo meme. That means doing something that's very smart but also very dangerous. Oh my god, it was popular as recently as mid-April 2025. God damn. Oh no. This is the first meme I've seen. I fully yogurt. Gert. Yo, what's up?
Oh,
Gert, yo.
makes all the sense in the world. And it's not a novel concept, you know. That's a very millennial.
Yo, Gert. Okay, so yo, Gert, and then you just say Gert.
Because the joke is yo Gert, and then Gert says yo what's up.
Yo, Gert. Yeah, okay. So you say Gert. And then it just
That's
kind
funny.
of,
My friend actually died from Gerting.
what's Gert?
What do you mean what's Gert? It's what my fucking friend
Oh,
died of.
sorry.
He got girded and he couldn't get it off in time.
You couldn't get off in time?
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh my god, I can't believe this. I'm a fucking boomer now. This sucks.
Yeah,
It
cringe.
sucks. That's crazy. It'll happen to you.
Yeah, so we do competitive Battlefront.
Yeah, so Colin actually has the lead in kills of Palpatine with a regular character. Wow.
Update that
Holy
list.
shit. Holy shit. I really thought you were gonna die as
Yeah.
the punchline.
That is why.
God damn. God damn. That is why I failed. Damn.
I believe that list is updated from 0 to 1.
That list just got updated from 0 to 1. Ewan looks a lot smaller in here. I think they nerfed it. It's like a lowercase U wing.
Nice. Or as I call it, a W wing.
A W wing would be even bigger. It'd be twice the size.
No. Shut up! I'll be Leia. Just a little bit.
And yet again, you don't.
I'm growing
change.
attached to this Boosh costume.
I love this this bushy.
If you guys saying Gert in the chat is gonna get us more engagement, keep it the fuck up.
Yeah,
please.
yeah. Honestly, I think y'all should stop saying Gert.
No, they're
I-
on our side.
I think I hate that you say Gert, and it would.
They're not
piss me
doing
off.
this to antagonize us.
It would piss me off so much if everybody said Gert and commented below.
I bet I won't even get one like on this post.
Can we get some
Chat.
likes?
Chat, how many likes can we get on this post?
Can we get some likes for our boys in Yavin?
How many likes can our horny little soldiers get?
Why are they worried?
I don't know. Are you not?
I'm not a soldier.
You're not on the island either. So.
I wish. What job do you think you'd have on Yavin?
God, ditch digger.
You would have the role of snitch. Your job would be the one who snitches on people to the Empire.
Oh no! What?
Yeah, I think so.
Censor the word job. All right, I like you guys. All right, okay, you guys are okay. All right.
You got to be worried less about the ATST and more about the JOB.
Okay. Okay. No, I don't want to do this. Salt. Well, I don't want. I don't want to be on this game. I want to be in the chat right now.
Mhm. They're girding it up. I gotta be honest. They're truly girding it up.
Young Gert. That's funny. I think I like that young Gert. I think I might refer to myself as young Gert.
Hey, the more you say it, the less cool it becomes. The less they'll stick around.
I'll use it sparingly. Let's everyone be calm.
Or you just fell from the rafters in Yavin 4. I think I would be the one. I would be polishing an X-wing, and I'd just be like polishing.
And then when they come back and it's all dirty, they're like,
ah, guys, come on. But every time you see me, I'm polishing the same spot. There's a stormtrooper next to you.
not for long. Not longer than I'd like, but
Holy,
yeah, I
You-
survived on one.
you made it on one.
I made 10 men feel like 100.
You're ruining that line for me.
I know. Otherwise, Gert, aim. Oh, you guys.
Good aim. I do like as
ass, yeah.
Good aim.
And get, which
Yeah.
just be get damn.
Yeah. I probably shouldn't be saying these things, and it's not. It's making them less cool every second I say them.
We're not in our 30s yet.
I'm fine. I'm fine getting older. I don't mind that too much. It's just wild.
Well, no, I mean I was a teacher. I'm used to slang passing me by.
Yeah, we're 20. 20. I am.
You're elder millennial, unless millennial Gert is different.
We are the youngest millennials possible.
You're forced to pick one, millennial or Gen Z. Which do you pick?
I think we probably fit in more. I don't know. Honestly, I think there's a missing generation between them.
I agree. But you're forced to pick one.
I guess millennial,
I agree.
because we grew up without as much technology as Gen Z did.
Yeah. 30 years old. That's funny. Stop picking this guy. Yeah, we had analog childhoods, but digital adulthoods.
Yeah,
Uh,
messy digital adolescence.
I identify more with millennial than I do Gen Z, just like, you know,
Culturally,
culturally. Easy win.
especially because people don't shut the fuck up about what they grew up with. Never. If you ever find yourself saying something to find your childhood, stop for a second. Think. Does it matter?
You guys are okay, all right? You guys are all right.
I'm like, oh wow, we keep getting. But there's only 4 people.
You get on the top 3.
We keep getting in the top 5. There's only 4 people.
Still, I mean, shit. Yeah, I don't know if it was a result of like our parents being stricter because like technology was still seen as new. I mean, we did like ding dong ditching, we did ghost in the graveyard,
Mm-hmm.
whereas some of my siblings did not. Is that an adult drink? No, this is Star Wars brand Blue Milk.
Milk. Well, isn't that the Scrafta calling the Skiffling slimy?
What?
I saw the clip of Boba Fett saying
Mad
that.
Quafka calling the sniffling slimy. Such a fucking stupid line. They use it in Mandalorian all the time.
It's so bad. I gotta change that setting. The fuck was that?
All right. You guys seem like you're hip with the
Oh my God, you're
the
tanking
youthful.
Oh my God.
The youthful slang. I got a question. I see a lot of ads on Instagram, and they say it's usually a stupid ad, and all the responses will be from what I assume to be kids saying "Nice try, Diddy." What does that mean? Why are people saying that? I assume it has to do with Puff Daddy and his recent allegations, but that's as far as I got.
I think that is as far as it goes. I believe it's just that, like, Diddy is like a scam artist. Is a but I don't know exactly why it connects.
No,
up
you
with
don't know. You don't know. That's
No, I
why
know.
I'm asking them and not you.
Ask them. Ask them. They won't. You know.
What do
There's
you
good.
mean they
There's
won't
no.
know?
They'll know. They just don't tell you because
Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
you're a fucking loser.
I'm not. Don't listen to. Don't listen to that. I'm very cool. I'm very hip. I can be trusted with a firearm. Go ahead and tell me.
What'd you do with the firearm last time you had it in your
I
hand?
put it in my mouth and I clicked it a bunch of times and they got mad at me because I was really drunk and. Please explain the lore.
Sorry, you saying that was really funny.
No, I know what Diddy did. I know what happened there. I just don't understand why. Well, maybe you're explaining. Maybe I should shut up.
Oh.
All right. Anyway.
I'm kind of cracked at this game.
We're getting off topic.
Cracked is cracked.
No,
is
I
definitely
yeah,
an
no, I
underterm,
got it.
So I wanted to throw that out there, make it seem. I'm
Stuff
kinda cracked at this game.
that we think is like hip. Like if I said goated with the sauce, like that's probably 1,000 years
Oh
old
yeah,
to them.
yeah. Go with the sauce is very old.
But it was funny at the time.
I mean, we had
Pwn noobs.
Dat Boy
Yeah.
and shit, which is just so old.
Yeah, oh shit went up.
Price of the brick went up. Keep thinking the rebel officer is an ISB officer.
Yeah, it looks imperial. Yeah, nice job. You're doing your part. Oh, you guys are smurfing.
I mean, you got to Smurf. It's Blue Summer.
Fuck!
It came from behind.
Wow, you have 11,000 points. You haven't been Yoda or Chewbacca.
Sure.
All right. Oh, God. Oh, cheers. Murder.
You old piece of shit. All right, now it's just us kids. So, you like Star Wars? Let me tell you, Star Wars defined my childhood. And so it is something you cannot criticize. Oh fuck. Well, yeah. Yeah, Luke, you should have gone to bed like 3 or 4 hours ago. I don't know what the fuck you're still doing here. Go the fuck to bed. Hey Lando. How the hell are you?
It's so obvious he doesn't sleep with you guys.
Yeah, he will if he wants, but like we'll often just
Pick him out.
like if he does sleep, he won't sleep the whole night.
Sure.
And then he'll often like wake Christine up in the middle of the night
Yeah. Hell yeah.
a ton.
That's what he's got to do. Okay. Any more? No. Any more lore they dropped on me?
No, I think they got tired of this.
No, who could blame him? You know, there was a time. Go ahead, all laughing.
Good night, Luke.
So long.
Took my dick, I inverse you. Oh fuck, Bosk. Oh no. Were you asking about Bush's secondary fire? They're like holding LT.
Uh, I know it's different from Aiden's, which is the one I'm used to. Because every time I play the Rebels, I just use Lando.
Mm,
So everyone else is very foreign to me.
ironic.
Yes. It is alright. Oh god, this fucking section of the Death Stars. The fucking endless gauntlet.
Oh yeah, because it's down
Yeah.
below as well. Jesus Christ. It's Jason Bourne.
Nothing showed your age more than that.
True. What? Oh, you bitch.
I'll get it.
Thank you.
Now, who's that knocking on my door?
Goddamn, Death Troopers are so cool.
Pizza the King. How are you, Pizza King? When'd you get into town?
You want up? You want uppies? Come on. Fucking do it.
Well, you know what? That's a victory in my book.
In their book, too.
Oh.
Funny that they made a helmet that only humans could wear. Fourth place, not bad.
Not bad at all. Top 5.
Level up. Alright. Should we call it?
Yeah. You kidding? Can't tell my ass from a hole in the ground right now.
Alright, good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.
It's good night.
See you again soon. Bye.
Should we do the ice cave chant?
I smell director. Cop defensive.
Anyone else wish you could Miss Pac-Man?
How does a guy like that go home and like try to take it on himself?
That's called like shit. He's gonna jump in front of you. Okay.
It's the Ice Cave Champ, bitch! Ice Cave Champ, bitch! I f***ed your wife! Bring a motherfucker! Oh, what? No, no, I didn't! Damn, I see him. The Ice Cave Champ!
Boom, baby! That's a 360! Almond milk. Colonel. Where are you, bud?
He's not there. He's...
Oh my god!
Chant some love!
Bitch!
What? 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 What?